We hope very much this webinar will be very interesting for local participants, for some interested potential investors of Georgia, because as you know, from United Arab Emirates, we have so huge interest and in terms of tourism, in terms of investment. So, and we all the time make some joke that in Dubai, there is everything, but
Yeah,
we have something what you don't have. And this is a good quality, let's say, how to say, like air, views, mountain, seas, and all these kind of things. Life, livable things, which is very interesting, and the lifestyle, of course. So that's
absolutely.
why we hope to give all this information and inputs to the society. And I hope very much we will do also frequently our webinars and to show our potential of Georgian real estate market with a very active and attractive Georgian developers. And of course, FIAPSI Georgia is here in order to promote, in order to make all these joint ventures, good sales, and good collaborations happens like we are now doing. And we are very happy, and it's our honor.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the introduction. And definitely every country have their unique selling points. And I'm looking forward to this. And thank you so much for the opportunity for inviting FIAPSI Emirates. And I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, Ms. Rula. And I think we can officially start our today's session. And today's topic it's investment opportunities, Georgia and also United Arab Emirates. We have from FIAPTI Georgia, we have from Georgian leading developers, leading our colleagues from real estate who create great products and offer from Georgian market with authentic selling points and advantages, of course. In this case, we will have many interesting our friends describing projects, and also we would love to share the main figures and facts about our country, why actually Georgia, and why even the people, especially from United Arab Emirates or other markets should be interested in our country, what are the benefits and why actually Georgia. So, and for this reason, I would love to ask Mr. Zuka, who is our friend and partner from Galton Taggart, to make some overview about Georgian investment climate in more details and then in the figures. Annie, maybe you can invite our colleague.
Yes, thank you, Nutsa, for setting the stage. Yes, we have senior analysts from Galton Taggart who will provide a review of the Georgian real estate market. Please, Suka, you can share screen.
Hello, everyone. I'll share screen and I will start my presentation. Can you see the screen?
Yes. Yes, everything's okay.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude for having an opportunity to present in front of you today. I'll be very briefly overviewing real estate market in Georgia, and my presentation will be focusing on two major cities of Georgia. First, it will be Tbilisi, the capital, and second, Batumi, which is the seaside city. And these two real estates of these two cities have the largest share in the total real estate market size in Georgia. So from the beginning, I would like to highlight the key differences between these two markets. as you can see, the main demand driver in Tbilisi is mostly needs-based purchases. And what do I mean by that is we believe that around 2/3 of the sales in Tbilisi every year are made from needs-based purchases, which is based on fundamental factors like growing urbanization rate, smaller decreasing family size, increasing income, etc. However, on the other hand, Batumi's real estate market has more like investment nature, and this results directly in the average sizes of apartments. So as you can see in Tbilisi, apartment sizes on average are much bigger than in Batumi. In Tbilisi, average apartment size is around 72 square meters, when in Batumi it is around 43. So smaller apartments are obviously more liquid and they are easier to rent. And this is the reason why in Batumi there are much smaller sized apartments than in the capital of Georgia. So this leads to the average value of apartments in Tbilisi being much higher. A buyer needs around $90,000 in order to purchase an average apartment in Tbilisi, while in Batumi this number is around $56,000. And of course, higher investment attractiveness of Batumi leads to more foreigners, higher share of foreigners in total sales. So in Tbilisi, around 10 to 15% of the sales are made by foreign citizens, while in Batumi, this number is about 50-60%. So whenever we are talking about investment attractiveness, first thing that investors get interested in is the rental yield. So in other words, how much should they expect on average, how much return they should expect from their investment in real estate. So if you look at this slide on the left chart, with this green line, you can see the rental yield in Tbilisi. And it is compared to the most popular alternative investments in Georgia, which is in this case, bank deposit rates in local and foreign currencies. So as you can see in the beginning of 2022, we had a significant surge in rental yield, which was directly connected to migrant influx in Georgia. As you know, in 2022, Russia started the war in Ukraine. So many Russian and Belarus citizens have relocated from their countries to the neighboring countries, and one of them was Georgia. So this additional demand was created on real estate market, which increased rents, and in the end, it was translated into higher rental yields. So the second wave of migration was in the fall of 2022. So as you can see, the peak was reached in the March of 2023, where rental yield was around 12%. So investors were gaining around 12% just by the rents from their real estate investments in Tbilisi. But after that, with the gradual outflow of the migrants, this number started stabilizing, and at today's rate, the rental yield is around 9.3%. However, it still looks very attractive compared to alternative investment opportunities. As you can see, it is quite close to gel deposit rate. However, statistically, majority of bank deposits are still held in foreign currencies, in US dollars in Georgia, in order to avoid exchange rate risks. And as you can see, US dollar deposit rate in Georgia is quite low. It is only 1.7%. So real estate return looks very attractive for for investors in this case. And if we compare this number to our to other cities in our neighboring countries, as you can see, both Tbilisi and Batumi are holding the leading positions, and they are just below Tashkent and Astana in Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, which are also the cities which had a large Russian migrant influx after the war. So it is interesting, after this increased investment attractiveness, what happens to actual sales dynamics. So if you look at this slide, you can see on the left side the sales of apartments in Tbilisi, and on the right side, sales of apartments in Batumi, which is by category. So by primary and secondary markets. Primary market includes transactions which are made between the buyer and a developer, and secondary market, it includes transactions which are made between individuals. So as you can see, the dynamics are quite similar in these two cities. In 2020, there was a slowdown in sales, which was connected to COVID-19 pandemic and decreased demand. However, very soon in 2021, demand recovered. And in 2022, we had a record-setting year in this case. In total, in Tbilisi and Batumi, around 60,000 apartments were sold. And the reason of that was accumulated demand, plus this extra demand that appeared on the market after migrant influx. And very important thing is that increase was higher on the secondary market, since the apartments on the secondary market are so-called turnkey apartments, which are already renovated and ready to live. So in 2023, demand stabilized after gradual outflow of migrants from the country. And in Tbilisi, this year started with quite a similar pace. There is a very small decrease recorded on the market from first half of 2024 statistics. But in Batumi, this decrease is a bit higher. It's around 15%. And there could be several factors affecting it. First, in 2023, still the base was quite high, and since we are comparing to last year, last year's base is a bit higher, so that could be affecting this decrease. Second of all, Batumi's real estate market is more sensitive to internal situation in the country. So in May, as you know, there was instability in the country, which led to currency fluctuation as well, and this pushed investors and buyers to delay their transactions and to wait for the stability in the country in order to proceed with investing their money in real estate. As you know, whenever we are talking about real estate investments, there's two ways to profit from it. First is whatever we already talked about, rental yield, and second is already capital gain. So the difference between buying and selling price. So as you can see on the slide, these are the primary market prices in Tbilisi and Batumi per square meter. And the dynamics here are quite similar as well, because there are the same factors are affecting both of the prices. So as you can see, in the end of 2021, prices started increasing, and the first reason for it was increased construction costs. So it became more expensive for developers to build the projects. And in 2022, as we already discussed, there were two migration waves, which boosted demand on the market. And in the end, today, the price in Tbilisi, the average apartment's price for a square meter is around $1,270, while in Batumi it is 1,366. And if we compare it to the beginning of 2022, in Tbilisi, prices have increased by around 45%, and in Batumi even more, around 55%. And we do have some variation depending on the areas of the projects. For example, in Tbilisi, central districts are the most expensive, Vaka and Tatsminda, where the prices start above $2,000, while in Batumi, the closer the project is to the coastal line, the higher their price goes as well. This is what I wanted to summarize briefly about Georgian real estate market. Thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions, I would be glad to answer them.
Thank you, Zulga, very much. It was very important to hear the official figures, what is about our country, what we offer, and it's very promising information. And I can also briefly say top three main direction, that is that return on investment annually we have 9%, which is quite good, that we have a capital gain to 35% and a very short, let's say short term, fluctuations, which is due to some external factors, but in the long-term run, we remain the stable country with a stable market and with a stable currency as well, which is dollar. And also, which is very important, that the Georgia has one great selling point to international investors, that we are a country of the future EU Union. It means that these prices, which is given up right now, even with a like 35% increase, that will be doubled, and it will be really it was to now to invest in Georgia, and it's the time and place to come. And for this reason, it's very interesting to hear Ms. Rula, what are the real estate situation in your country. And for us, for Georgian developers, it's very important to see all the developments and the phases what your developers are achieving, because your country is role model for us in terms of investments, in terms of results, and in terms of international finances as well. So in this case, we are very happy to hear you and your very nice companies for their projects. Thank you, Rula, for your comment.
Thank you very much for the opportunity, and I'm happy to speak briefly and give an introduction about Dubai investment opportunities. I will just share my screen. Can you confirm if you are able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, we see.
You can enlarge a little bit in order to be more brighter.
Absolutely.
And screen. Yes, that's good.
Okay. So speaking about Dubai real estate overview, the Dubai real estate market has continued to provide remarkable resilience and growth in the market. Significant increase has happened in both secondary and the primary market. The main contributor into the sales in the Dubai market is mainly the off-plan market, as well as the secondary. Later during the course of this brief, we will see how both are playing an important factor in this surge of real estate numbers. The future in Dubai looks absolutely promising, and with coming up vision that is taking place in Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid have set the 2040 vision for Dubai. It's a city with a clear vision and a clear action plan that is put in place, that is driving economy, and properties is one pillar of this economic plan. Some facts about Dubai that is worth to mention, and is, for example, currently we are, in terms of population, Dubai is 3.6 million in terms of population. The total UAE is 10 million. Within the UAE itself, there is more than 200 plus nationalities living all together in the UAE in an amazing living atmosphere. And the important fact here why we are mentioning the number of population is because as part of the 2040 vision, the population is expected to increase more than double. Currently, we are at 3.6 million, and we will become, in Dubai alone, 7.8 million. And this is one of the reasons is that how we can see the opportunity of investments and requirements demanding in the market. Of course, this increase in population is driven by different economical factors, trade, economy, infrastructure, different multiple projects coming into play. Dubai is one of the most popular destinations worldwide, in the top 5. We have one of the highest standards of living in Dubai, very high class infrastructure, one of the safest cities in the world, absolutely. I've personally lived here since 1999. My kids only know this place, and it is an absolute pleasure to be living here. We travel different parts of the world, and every country has its special points. but Dubai is really a great place to live and work in. World-class education system. So for all these cultures that live here peacefully, we have curriculum systems to support all the different educations that people would look for in the city. Health system is very stable, and Dubai is called the most resilient city in the world by the United Nations. We've proven that post the pandemic, and how UAE and Dubai has coped and exited out of we were one of the first cities to come out of the pandemic, and a lot of people have traveled and visited Dubai post the pandemic. Some also facts that affect decisions for businessmen is the strategic location of Dubai. We are central to the world, the time zone between Asia, Europe, 8 hours difference time zone. So within the same day, you have few hours before to the Asia side, few hours after to the Europe side. Very central, very convenient for conducting international business. Our currency is stable. The currency is pegged to the dollar, the dirham, which provides stability into the economy. And this is something maybe many people do not know about the UAE and Dubai, particularly that we do have 100% freehold ownership. So you can fully own your property in Dubai. Also, business, you can fully own your business in Dubai. This is different to the previous times. So in case you want to run business in mainland, or you want to run business in freehold, in free zone area, both provide you 100% ownership into your business. One of the main attractions into Dubai is the tax. So we have zero income tax and we have zero property tax. Speaking about revenues and return on investments, our average returns can range from 8 to 10 and 12%. And these become like net profits into the investor's pocket, besides to some minimum service charges, like our very minimum values for maintenance of the communities, but there is no taxes on any rentals or properties buying or selling in Dubai. We only have VAT at a 5%. Here is Dubai in some numbers in terms of sales. So if we are talking about 2023 transactions value record, we have broken the record of previous years, and we have achieved 411.74 billion compared to the year 2022 at 264.34 billion dirhams. This has been an increase on a year by year of 56%. Of course, different factors contributed to that is the different interest coming from the international investors, besides to the local residents in the UAE that have started to invest more into the property market. In terms of volume, it also almost doubled. So the increase in sales transactions volume, we were in 2023 at 133,000, and compared to 2022 at 96,459 transactions. Also an increase in the transaction number at a 38% increase. If we are speaking about the first half only of the half one, 2024, our sales value only for the first half of the year, we are already at a 233.38 billion, and a value of and a number of transactions at an 81,594 transactions. Year on year, halved compared to last year, we are at an increase of 32% compared to last year. And following in this chart, we will see how the year 2024 has increased the transactions compared on quarter by quarter. This is a comparison to show you. And this one shows you every quarter the increase that is happening, a steady increase from 2019 up to this quarter of the second quarter of 2023. As you see, the growth in the sales have continued. In terms of type of products, the customers in Dubai are buying different types of products, and the share is almost a 50-50 between the off-plan market and the ready market. So transactions recorded in the Dubai Land Department is approximately 50% more or less every year on year. In terms of price, so our price index in 2024, it has reached its peak compared to the previous years. Our highest peak was in 2014 in terms of square foot rates, and in 2024, we have achieved the highest peak across all the history of Dubai freehold real estate market. We are currently at a 1,380 dirhams per square foot. In euros, that is around 345 euros in square foot. And compared to many other international real estate capitals worldwide, we are one of the most competitive in terms of property price compared to any other real estate capital around the world. Our luxury market has a very strong play also in the Dubai real estate market. And I hope this brief has been helpful in giving an overview. I'm happy to have any questions and answers maybe at the end of the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rola, very much. It was very impressive, and the figures are so motivated for us. And what I can add that even in Dubai, you have several Georgian restaurants already, which became a very popular spot in Dubai. And of course, daily flights, like 3 times per day, the flights makes, of course, all the conditions and let's say our beliefs that we will more and more strengthen our cooperation and friendship, of course. And also, as I mentioned you, there is for Georgia, it's a role model, your reforms, your systems, your every direction in terms of investment attractions. So that's why FIABC Georgia will be very much thankful, and we can officially say that we would love to in the future organize some special thematic sessions for our actually maybe government officials in order to fulfill all these things, in order to be on your way to be one of the safest, one of the richest, and one of the high standardized country also to follow your steps, let's say. So, and here we would love to ask your expertise and involvement in order to finalize everything and start working in these directions as well.
It will be my honor. Thank you very much.
And now we are moving to our great developers, the presentations. And next presentation is Pontus Group. And Annie, maybe you can help with.
Yes, thank you, Nutsa and Rula, for very insightful information. Moving to our development projects, first up is Mr. Mikhail Nakashidze from CEO of Pontus Development. Please, Mr. Mikhail.
Thank you, Annie, for introduction. Do you hear and see me?
Yes, Michelle, we can hear you and see you.
Yes.
Fine, thanks. Before I begin discussing the project, I would like to express my gratitude to FIABC Georgia for giving us the opportunity to participate in today's event and to introduce our company and the unique investment project we are building on the Black Sea resort, the Colonial Coast. First, let me briefly introduce our company, who we are and what we are doing. Pontus is one of the subsidiaries of Pontus Capital Group. Pontus Capital is a joint stock company that invests in various industries and business sectors. Currently, it includes 4 successful companies with different portfolios, namely Pixel Outdoor, an innovative advertising agency specializing in outdoor advertising with strategic advertising locations in Batumi and Tbilisi. Heka Biotech, a pharmaceutical research company conducting various clinical trials. Jevers Construction, it creates multifunctional residential complexes tailored to modern individuals, focusing on high quality, sophisticated design and customer satisfaction. And the Pontus Development, the company whose investment project I wish to share with you today. Specifically, we are constructing a first 5-star hotel under the Rotana brand, the Pontus Rotana Resort and Spa at Georgia's seaside resort, Bonio. And the premium service and the full management of the 5-star hotel will be provided by Rotana Hotel Management Corporation, with whom we have signed a 20-year hotel management agreement. And we are confident that we'll continue our active cooperation even after those 12 years. So why we choose Rotana as our strategic partner? Rotana is an international hotel management corporation founded in 1992. For 32 years, it has successfully managed hotels across various continents, offering its guests an unparalleled and unforgettable stay characterized by Eastern hospitality and its network of hotels. So currently, the brand's portfolio includes 6 sub-brands operating in 21 countries worldwide and managing over 100 hotels. It has more than 7,100 loyal customers, and its hotels are visited by over 6 million guests annually. Those are the main indicators, and that's why we decided to collaborate with Rotana. On the slide, you see one of the biggest Rotana's hotel, Beach Rotana in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, sorry. The hotel has direct access to a private beach and is equipped with 12 restaurants and links directly to the Abu Dhabi Mall. Also, you see here the other hotels of the Rotana Corporation, Saadiyat Rotana Resort and Villas, and the Al Ain, the hotel, which is located in Arab Emirates and is known for its amazing architecture. And the hotel is equipped with 6 restaurants and bars and has an excellent customer service. Such outstanding architecture and exceptional service characterize all Rotana's hotels. This is exactly what we are going to bring to the Georgian market. Let me tell you about our project. Pontus Rotana Resort and Spa will be the biggest hotel on the Black Sea coast. It contains 28 floors, 546 rooms. The infrastructural space is allocated from the underground floor to the second floor, and specifically, the underground floor is dedicated to parking, technical, and operational spaces. 1,800 square meters fully dedicated to a casino area. The ground floor will feature the reception, staff offices, a restaurant, and conference meeting rooms. And the mezzanine floor will be entirely dedicated to the offices of the hotel service personnel. The next floor will be the wellness floor, comprising relaxation and wellness spaces where guests can enjoy a variety of spa services. Floors from 3 to 27 will be designated for hotel rooms. Each floor will have 22 rooms with size ranging from 29 square meters to 101 square meters. And notably, this will be Rotana's first project in Europe and the first hotel to feature a casino. The infrastructure is quite diverse and, as I mentioned, is tailored to all types of guests. Here you see on the slide the view of the hotel complex from the mountain, and this is the view from the sea. And here you see the detailed list of the infrastructure. So, as I mentioned, we will have the casino, restaurant, food, rooftop bar, gym, and spa center, outdoor and indoor swimming pool, pool bar and lounge, private beach, business lounge, and so and etc. The hotel rooms type, we have king, twin, junior suite, one bedroom, and 2-bedroom hotel rooms. And also here on this slide, you see the interior design of the hotel rooms, which is fully in line with the Rotana brand standards. And now let me give you a brief information about the investment proposal. So I'll explain the model of the revenue distribution in our project. When investing in the Pontus Rotana Resort and Spa Gonio, the investor does not merely become the owner of a 5-star hotel room, but essentially becomes a partner of the hotel. Why do we consider the owner as a partner? Regardless of whether the owner's room is rented out in each month, they will still receive monthly income calculated from the total revenue generated from the rental of the hotel rooms. The amount of income is determined by a revenue coefficient assigned to the hotel room, which is directly proportional to the investment made. The net monthly income generated by the hotel room is shared equally between the owner and the hotel 50-50. Additionally, investors can enjoy a 60% discount on stays at the hotel for up to 28 days per year. And here I would like to emphasize one important detail of our project. The project does not entail any additional taxes or service charges for investors. Rotana covers the hotel maintenance costs from its share of the revenue. The success of the project is supported by a study from Cushman and Wakefield, which indicates an ROI of 12.5% and an IRR of 13.7%, and the payback period for the investment is 8.3 years. Currently, the cost of our hotel rooms range from 3,600 to 4,800 USD. We offer 33-month initial installment plan, and the initial down payment is 10%. Also, we have a buyback option, and notably, we currently have summer promotion offering a 5-star discount on 36 hotel rooms. Investors who bought a hotel room in our hotel complex and paid 20% of the room price will be granted with a Rotana Golden Card. And at the end of our presentation, let me tell you briefly about our location. The hotel's location is highly attractive and strategic. As you know, Batumi has been awarded as one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe. Following Batumi, Gonya is the place where tourist influx is growing annually. This interest is primarily due to Gonya's rich historic clean water and the unique flora. Even during negotiation stage, Arotana conducted its independent research, which led to the selection of this specific location. The research confirmed once again that Gonya is becoming one of the fastest growing and in demand areas in the market. This is corroborated by the sexual operations of several other international brands also, such as Radisson, Accor, Windham, etc. Of course, the research conducted by those brands confirms that this is a strategically correct location whose investment value will increase year by year. So that was the brief overview of our company and project. Hope you enjoyed the presentation. If anyone is interested in more detailed information about our project, our lead sales manager, Tina, will be delighted to answer any of your questions. Thank you all for your time and attention.
Thank you very much for your very interesting presentation. And we are very proud that in Georgia we have so important international brands with such a huge networking, which will, of course, not only beneficially for developer, but also for whole region and whole touristic infrastructure, because we have thousands of travelers among your network, and this will be also value-added benefit for our country in a short and long-term run, of course. Thank you, Misha, and we wish you great success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mikhail. Now we turn our attention to the Schuchman Group. And Nutsa, please, the CEO of the Schuchman Group, and we can share a video as well.
Yes. So thank you very much. And as you have understood, I'm also the member of FEAPTI Georgia, and I'm a CEO of Schuchman Group. And we provide very actually interesting and authentic project, which is in Kakheti region. And this is a Chateau Estate. Chateau Estate, why? Because we are in a wine region. We are in a mainly wine growing region, and this is Kakheti with 8,000 history of winemaking. And we were actually the winemakers, we were hoteliers, we are in a wellness business, we were in a gastronomic business, but then we have decided to combine our values and our infrastructure, which is estimated like 20 million euro in Kakheti, to real estate project and to the owners who are seeking very, very, let's say, precious, very, very handmade, and very, very interesting property. And these are our villas at Wine Village. So it's a little bit technical problem because we can't see it properly. But my presentation, of course, is on demand, and I will share you my mail, and then you can make me inquiry and I will send it to you. But simply saying this is ancient history of Georgia with the wine history and in real estate. So this is villas which are in an authentic style, which are in Schuchman winery, and which are, of course, a hotel project. Currently, we have 3 projects, what we operate in a closely, like a B2B mode. We don't have any advertisement. We don't have any official, let's say, representations. We do it closely because these are villas which wine, which history and which high yields of operation, because we share actually wine sales, we share wine export, and we share tourism as a ROI to an owner. First thing is first project we have our villas, and the second project is townhouses, also in Kaheti, and this is a farm to table concept together with the horses and the horse business. We do believe in Dubai has a very we are starting our marketing campaign now in Dubai, because the historically is the horse is very interesting, and in this case we have combined our real estate with the horse. And the third project is more in chateau estate concept, which is individually we built for an investor chateaus, where we are managing property, where we do wine production, where they have their own wines, and where we are now working to make collaboration with international brand. Because in this case, we think that we are a nice brand, a local brand, but we need expertise, we need international awareness, and we need network, as previous presentation was given. So in order to make the business more scalable and more on the international level, we have decided to work with international brand. So, and this increased our values more. So, and I'm very open to discuss with the collaborations, with the offers, and everything will be on demand, and I will share you then directly. Thank you very much. And later I will share my my mail and my mobile, so for further communication. Thank you, Annie, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Nutsa, so much. Next, we are holding Annie Kapanadze, sales manager, will present their project. Please, Annie.
Hello. Yes, can you hear my voice? It's okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, great. So, hello everyone once again. I'm really glad to be here with you today. And let me represent myself once again. My name is Annie. I'm the sales manager in the real estate company we're holding. So, I'm going to share the screen to show you to what I represent. Actually, can you see the screen, right?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So actually, I have not in PowerPoint presentation. However, like I will show you in pictures and like to for you to easily understand what I'm talking about. So let me introduce our company and give you brief information about we're holding. So the company we're holding, we are operating from since 2010 on the Georgian market. We had already some successful projects completed. At this moment, we have 3 ongoing projects, and also we have planned projects in the future as well, of course. So let me give you just some information about our projects that we have successfully done at this moment. So the company, we chose for our projects the perfect, like best places. I mean, the most ecological and most diplomatic areas. Actually, in Tbilisi, this is Krstanisi district, and the company started to private and construct with private houses like villas, townhouses, and like this. And also we have Vir apartments in Krstanisi Street. There is 11-store building with different type of apartments in different square meters with all type of services and like combining from our side as well. We then continue to project already big scale projects like Krstanisi Resort Residence. And the company is also trying to develop in different ways. For example, we have near to the airport in Samgori, the hotel type apartments like VR Hotel, that's quite successful and very easy to like for tourists, maybe for people from outside of Georgia, if they're coming to here to refresh here as well. At this moment, we have 3 ongoing projects. One is V Arctanis Resort Residence. This is located on 20 hectares and resort type premium closed complex located on like between 2 mountains. Also, we have another project, ongoing one, Shakwateli Forest Beach, that later on I will give you detailed information about this. And also we have planned VR Vakaskai Tower in the center of Tbilisi on Chavchavaze Street, one of the tallest building that will be in Tbilisi actually. So let me give you more important information about represent our complex. So this is named VR Shakwateli Forest Beach by paragraph. I want to share our location actually. So if you know the hotel paragraph, this is Shakwateli, this district of one of the popular and most attractive place in Korea. And as you can see on the screen, this is actually the place. Our complex consists of 40 hectares and 1,200 meters is our private sandy beach. And the distance between the Paragraph Hotel and our complex exactly is 100 meters. Why the company chose this place? Because, you know, Shakwateli, it's very famous and attractive, not only for local people, but for tourists. And there are a lot of people coming from different countries because it's, you know, unique magnetic sand and unique pine trees, the forest actually, and unique microclimates, and seawater is very clear as well. So it's unique place for relax with their families. And even, you know, when someone has a health issues, maybe with heart and lungs like this, the doctors, they are also advise them to go this place. It's because it's fresh air and very attractive place. So regarding the high demand, the company decided to choose this place for real estate development and to construct here big city, but as it's quite green area, this is why we are giving this project as a green construction. Regarding the as you can see, it's quite a big project. The company decided to separate into construction into 5 phases. So at this moment, what we start already constructing, this is the first phase that will be located on 5 and 5 hectares. So this is exactly what you can see. The land monitoring also, we have already in progress, and you know, the company also, we bought some chimneys, we will purchase, and we will start a boiler work as well. So this first phase will be delivered and constructed 2026 August, sorry. As you can see, in the first phase, there is a lot of infrastructure and everything that the company is providing for you. So there will be premium villas. As you can see, this is quite big villas in the first line, and the second line we have 4 premium villas and 10-store building with more than 250 branded hotel type premium apartments. As you can see, in the first phase, there will be a lot of pools because we're providing everything that you don't even need to go outside of the complex. There will be commercial units hypermarkets, beauty salons, banks, sport fields. I will talk about all infrastructure what we're providing actually in this complex. So regarding this first phase, I want to mention that as you can see, there is a pool in front of the sea line where will be filtered seawater, and in front of the building also we have quite a big pool, indoor and outdoor, that will be partly closed, approximately 1,200 square meter pool, and in the winter time people they can use as well. Also, there will be on the first floor of the building, spa, wellness center, fitness, cafe, restaurants, a lot of infrastructure and facilities that people can use, the people who will relax and who will rest with their families. Regarding the project by itself, I want to mention that there will be all services that we are like giving you, and there will be sport fields like football, basketball. There will be gym, as I mentioned, a lot of pools, infinity pools, spa and wellness center, paddle tennis courts, and in 21st century it's quite famous, and a lot of people they are demanding to have a paddle tennis courts, and all the like roads, like infrastructure, everything will be like this. So this is actually the renders. Regarding the apartments, I want to mention that we are like delivering apartments with turnkey condition. At this moment, we are selling from second to eighth floor. Like all apartments, they will be registered as hotel type apartments that will be renting out during 1 year. We have collaboration. We think that we'll have a collaboration with the paragraph management, and they will be in like all services to renting out, to clean apartments and so on. So regarding the apartments, I want to mention that the minimum square meter, we have studio. This is starts from 43 square meter, like hotel type studio apartments. And then here we go with 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and like larger, like more square meter apartments. Everything we are delivering with turnkey condition, with full renovation, with furniture and all equipment. So I'm gonna show you the renovation design, actually how it looks like. Actually, I want to mention that all materials that we're using for construction, this is the premium, not only location. And when we're talking about the premium, so it's about location, that we're using the materials. We have Schuko brand aluminum windows and doors, like Kione and Otis panoramic view elevators, and all these like facilities that we are talking about the premium. And regarding the furniture and techniques, I want to mention that we are like importing and using quite famous brands, international brands, like for example in techniques we represent Schuko, Bosch or Electrolux, and even we are importing from Spain and different European countries like furniture. So that's actually how it looks like. And square meter price actually starts from $2,800 from the second floor, and the prices going up depends on the floor and depends on the view as well. So the maximum on the eighth floor, the square meter price is approximately $3,900. So that's actually the good like opportunity for people, for investors to invest here, because it's quite crowded, not only season times, because if you know the hotel paragraph is very crowded as well in winter time as well. And I want to show you actually the ROI as its investment project. We made some calculation, like approximate prediction about as this new project, how we think that it would be like renting out apartments. So it's approximate, as I told you. We calculate on the minimum on the 60% occupancy. It's approximately on 6 months, for example, from like March to October, from April to October. And even we didn't calculate on winter time, as I mentioned, it's like even like hotel paragraph has like capacity on the winter time as well. So this is the annual income approximately. And out of your investment, for example, if you are investing in studio, your net profit is approximately, for example, approximately 16,000. And if we're talking about the payback period in years, in 8 years approximately, we predict to have you as a client internal rate revenue till like from 12 to 13%. So actually that's the investment calculation from our side, but as I told you, this is approximate. Why we calculate this? Because as I told you, Shakotili, like district somehow is already developed, because there is Dendrological Park, Tsinatella, Black Sea Arena, and Hotel Paragraph. So there is already somehow developed. But as from our side, our company, we try to develop like more like to add more facilities and all services that people need, even like in this complex, not to even need to go outside because they will have everything in one space. And that's actually, I think, the like great opportunity, not only for local people, for Georgians, but outside of Georgia, like investors who are looking for like beneficial investments. Yeah, actually, that's from my side.
Thank you, Ani. Really impressive project. Next, we have Talalo Zavashvili, personal advisor from Arki. Please, Talalo.
Hello, thank you, Ani.
Hello.
And once again, thank you for FIAPSI to this opportunity. Today, I will introduce my company, Archie, and I will try to share now screen. 1 minute. Can you stop sharing your screen? Okay, thanks. Can everyone see?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm introducing my company, Archie. We have 1 minute. So we are a leading development company in Georgia because of our successful experience on 18 years. On this time, we have 49 already completed projects, and at this moment, we have 23 ongoing projects. Some of them are in Tbilisi, in Bakuriani, in Batumi, and we also built hotel in Miami. So this is our 18 years on Georgian market, and I will share you information also about brand awareness of our company in Georgia and sales budget per year. And mostly important information to buying a property in our company is the value appreciation in Archie and ROI. When you're buying a property on the pre-sale, value price for the apartment is increased by 33% by the end of the construction, and this is very good price increase temp. ROI we have 12%, and now I want to show you one of our projects, which is on the starting process on Sabortalo. This is Archie Universe. It's located on Sabortalo district or the University Street. Here you can see our infrastructure. There will be swimming pool, of course, gym, lobby, concierge, offices, and commercial spaces. Everything for the comfortable, for luxury living. Here you can find apartments like with 1 bedroom, 2 or 3 bedroom penthouses. And we have also there is 2 residential blocks. They are 26 floors and modern infrastructure in this project. You will have a panoramic view on the city, Tbilisi, and the mountains there, and information about how we deliver the apartments. We have 2 options, of course. This first of them is premium frame, and second one is also fully renovated and ready for rent apartment. And also in our company, you will have additional services. Everyone have additional services. Maybe it will be Archie Rent who will help you to rent your apartment by us, of course, easily. And Archie Resale, the service will help to resell your apartment with a good profit when you are maybe buying an apartment on the pre-sale event and you want to sell your apartment after 1 year or 2 years, or maybe after ending of construction. Our company also will help you to resell your apartments by the good profit and get your appreciation value that we talk about. And very good payment terms of our company. Most important that we don't have a down payment. You can make internal installment without down payments, and we don't need income verification when someone is buying apartment in our company. We have also discount for a lump sum payments, and we also have installments up to 20 years. So it's very easy to find an apartment in Arçelik because we have apartments like in every area of Georgia, of Tbilisi, in the central area, on the seaside, and etc. We have living apartments, and also we have like apart hotels by Ramada in Batumi, and payment plans are very easy in our company if you want to buying a property in our company, and if someone has some questions about payment systems and buying a property, I will happy to introduce our information for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now I would like to welcome again Rua Sabuni, who will present different projects from UAE. Please, Rua.
Thank you again, and I will be sharing my screen. Please let me know if you are able to see.
At this moment, no.
Okay, give me a second.
No, it's okay.
Okay,
we can see.
Yeah, we can start. Thank you.
Sure. So I will be speaking about three developers in Dubai, and I tried in this presentation to cover different location and different categories of size of sales and different developer sizes as well. For example, Emaar is the largest developer in the UAE, and it is one of the main developers also that have branches outside the country as well. Maybe some of you have already heard about Emaar. Probably if you enter Dubai airport, from the airport you will start to see their signs. Dubai Emaar is known for building lifestyle and building full master plans. It's not only about one project or one building, it's about creating a whole concept. So this is one of the very important and central location master plans in Dubai, and it is called Dubai Creek Harbor. Dubai Creek Harbor consists of a part that sits over an island within the water itself. At the same time, it has projects that are sitting on the mainland with water view. This is one of the last projects that have been launched, and it's called Palace Residences Creek Blue. Before I just go a bit into the details of the project, I'd like to explain that this land and island is already built 100%. The residents are already living there. Currently under construction from the island, there is around 3 buildings still, or 4 buildings under construction. Everything else is fully built and occupied. People are enjoying this currently waterfront living. There is a marina. There is long walking pedestrian access all around the island. And as you could probably see, the lower section of the mainland, which is a bit more dense, this is also almost fully constructed. And now they have moved to the north part of the land, where you could see the brown mark of Palace Residences. So the Palace Residences is a branded residences. It's a 5-star brand, and these residential apartments are branded. They are not serviced, but they carry the brand of the 5-star hotel. And it's a high-rise tower. Of course, it's sitting directly on the water, full water view. And this project consists of a combination. So in this project, you have a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom. The important point also besides to this project that it sits to a new coming up metro line as well. The project consists of 50 floors and it will be ready in 2029. It has just been launched now, around a week back. In terms of opportunities of what properties we can invest in, so for example, a 1-bedroom would be at a range of a starting size of a 727 square foot at a starting price of a 1.8 million dirham, which is around 450,000 euros. However, this is a branded residence. I'd like to highlight this again because branded and luxury residences are one of the most demanded by investors and by end users in Dubai. Of course, the 2 bedrooms are around 1,000, starting from 1,119, with a price of 2.9 million, and a 3-bedroom at starting size of 1,775 at a 4.9 million dirhams. In the following slide, we will have a look into the interiors and sort of the views as well. The top to the left, it's one of the living room views. The top to the right is the bedroom, and it shows you also the views from the terrace and how you look over the water view in Dubai. The important thing also about this project, it has a great momentum for capital appreciation as well as rental yield. The growth in this area continues. The project is still going on as a master plan. Besides to these buildings, there is further land that is being developed, and it will have a great opportunity for capital appreciation. As you see to the bottom left, this is the lobby of the building, very high-end, very sophisticated, very elegantly designed, very much like a 5-star hotel reception. So this is giving you, I would say, on a high-end, average residential branded property by Emaar. Of course, Emaar has multiple master plans all around Dubai that consist of different options, which are apartments, villas, and townhouses. This is regarding Emaar. Now I would like to move to another developer and a major developer in Dubai, and it's called Expo City. This is the name of the developer. This is a governmental developer. And this developer, I'm sure everybody has heard of Expo 2020. And this is a continuation of this new area that has been developed by the government to host the Expo 2020 that took place in 2021, post the COVID. This area is now transforming from just previously being hosting the Expo into a full sustainable city. Expo City has introduced multiple opportunities within this area where the infrastructure is already developed. And this is one of the building complexes. It's called Sky Residences. It also consists of a combination of 1, 2, and 3 bedroom. And I will show you a bit more on the details. So this is a mid-rise development, G+14. The whole 3 buildings consist around of 418 units. The readiness of the project is December 2026. The advantage in this project is that the investor will only invest 50% of the property price till the time of the handover. And then the other 50% of the property price will be paid post to the handover of the development. That means you will start to have your return of your investment coming in and participating into the property price. This is one of the advantages of investing within the Expo City. Expo City also provides very high-end finishes, which we will see on the following slide. Now, in terms of sizes and prices, they are also very competitive. For example, a one-bedroom size is quite large compared to other developments. It's at 848 square foot at a price of 1.6 million. So at the 1,645, it's around 400,000 euros, which you have to pay almost 200,000 till the time of handover, and the balance 200,000 you will pay post handover on installments. 2 bedrooms start at 1,370 square foot at a price of almost 2.5 million dirhams, and 3 bedroom at 2,165 square foot at a 4.2 million dirham. These also are a view into the property interiors and the finishes and the views. The views look over different parts of the Expo City. They come fully fitted with their appliances. The furniture, of course, is not included. And it has amazing views into different parts of the Expo City. We wanted also to present to you a different category of ticket prices by sharing with you information about, I would say, a smaller size developer that provides very good quality as well, very nice finishes, but smaller in terms of as a developer size. So Imtiaz is also an important private developer. And this is one of the buildings that is recently launched in a coming up area in Dubai, coming up to a new metro line. And it consists of 4 levels of podium and amazing amenities within the building, within the tower itself as well. Here, for example, are so it is a G+4 basement +4 podium levels of parking, 32 levels, 700 residential units. It will be ready in 2027. And one of the important keys here as well is that the square foot of the service charge is competitive compared to other areas and other developers. The price, as you could see here, a studio starts at a 585, which is around 136,000 euros. Very good investment opportunities for investors within the country and outside the country as well. The 1-bedroom sizes are also very good, and the prices are also very competitive. The 2-bedroom is also at 1,200 and at a price of 1.2 million starting. Of course, if we compare the price here, it's very competitive in terms of price compared to, for example, the previous developers that we've seen. But it is worth to mention that this is coming up within our master plan. However, all the lands within this area is sold to individual developers, managed by the master planner, of course. However, it will provide you not the same lifestyle and master community level, like, for example, if we're speaking about Expo City or if we are speaking about Emaar. However, from an investment perspective, the price is very, very, very competitive. And within this property, you would see these properties come up fully fitted, fully furnished. Another additional selling point for this developer, and they have proven record of development, and currently in the market they do have one of the highest rental yields within Dubai. Their buildings are generally in demand due to the quality and the standards that they do provide. And this was the last project I wanted to present. Of course, Dubai is full of different it's very, very difficult to cover so much of the developers and the projects. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. I will be sharing my contact details in the group. And thank you very much for hearing me out, and I hope to stay in touch. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rula. Thank you to all our presenters for sharing their valuable insights and projects. Now we have about 15 minutes dedicated to answering your questions. Please feel free to submit your questions in the chat or ask them live. And I can see there is one question. Maybe, Rula, you can answer it.
Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Thank you.
What is the average commission for a broker in Dubai if deal is made? So the average commission from the developers range between 4 and 4%. I'm talking about primary market from the developers. So developers give around 3% to up to 5% on an average. Some developers, specific ones, can give 8%, 7%, but that is the range, around 4 to 5%.
Okay, thank you.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
Dear Rula, my name is Tina. I'm from development company Pontus, and you have mentioned, or maybe I have missed something, that in Dubai there are some state developers.
State developers, yes. For example, if you are referring to Expo City, they are a government developer, and Amar is a semi-government developer. So, but the great thing about the investments and the project developments in Dubai, all developers, irrespective of if they are individual developers or government or semi-government developers, they all abide by the rules and the regulations by the Dubai municipality and by the Dubai Land Department regulations. So, for example, nobody can launch an off-plan project or start selling it in the market prior to registering that property and each individual unit in the records of Dubai Land Department. Prior opening an escrow account to govern the investor's rights, nobody can start selling from the off-plan market. And these rules apply to all, government, semi-government, or private and individual developers.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Maybe anyone has another question?
I have one question.
Yes, please.
For example, it's connected about the issue of commission. For example, if you find a partner in Georgia and a deal is made, how a commission is divided between the partners? 50-50, 40-60, or what is the average model in Dubai, for example, for this?
So, for example, we do have different systems or different arrangements, I would say. It very much depends on how much is the involvement that the partner is participating into the transaction. So, for example, let's say if the person would be referring an interest that would have, like Mr. X is interested to buy, but Mr. X needs a lot of work and preparation and a lot of running on the ground, So that would have a percentage, for example. That would be then something probably like a referral, yeah? But if you have a client, that would be something, for example, could be on... I think percentages can be maybe discussed more into a one-to-one discussion, but probably I would look at either it's a partnership, it would be something at a 50-50, where both sides put like equivalent efforts. And if it's something as a referral, then it will be on a lesser percentage.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have one question, Ms. Raula, if I can ask. Do you have an experience like you have already investors or something who wants to buy something in Georgia, some properties, or if they have some experience to investing in Georgia, or if you know about something about investing in Georgia with your client's experience, I understand.
To be honest, we have different investors within Dubai, as I mentioned, from within the UAE, and a lot of investors that are coming from outside the UAE, particularly Europe, we have noticed in the last few years, post the war and the different situations around. So most of our focus has been on focusing on selling Dubai properties.
Dubai properties.
Yes. However, when we come across some investors that want to maybe sometimes, they do inquire sometimes about opportunities that if we are aware of investments outside UAE, for example, I had a couple of investors asking me, they want to do their first investment in Spain, for example.
Okay.
But I think it's important if we exchange information and we become aware of what you have. So in case we are asked, we can offer them. For example, I will be in Monaco next week. I'm attending an exhibition there in Monaco. And I'm sure I will meet a lot of interested people who might want to have different different portfolio of investments around. So it could be Dubai, it could be different parts of the world.
Okay. I will happy to partnership with you if you will change mine.
Please, I did share my mobile number, WhatsApp on the group. I'm looking forward to be connected to all on the group. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rula. Maybe anyone has questions?
I think we can finalize, and all the other things can be directly to Rula and vice versa. Thank you very much, and we hope very much that we see each other in Georgia soon as well, Ms. Rula, and with your entire team, because it's very interesting destination, and it's it can be considered as a diversification of portfolio of your dear clients and the future investors. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity. And Georgia also seems very, very interesting. I'm sure the weather there is very nice.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to visit.
Maybe we
Really
will
glad to
do
meet you.
some program and invite you here, and you will see everything and make some interesting ideas how to cooperate and how to stimulate Georgian real estate market in Dubai.
With pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and we will keep in touch. Thank you for all participants and wish you success. Bye-bye.
Wish
Thank
you
you. Have a good
success.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Once again, thank you for PFC for this week.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Have a
you. Bye.
wonderful evening ahead.
You
Thank you.
too.
Bye.